What's up, everybody? It's TC Jesus from Duke City TCG, and I would like to invite you to come with me on my very first Pokemon booster box opening. I was able to snag a booster box at MSRP. Shout out Duke City Games in Albuquerque. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, I'm not well versed in opening these. I don't know a whole lot about what's in the set. I just bought it because I thought it'd be fun to rip some packs. So, yeah, these are blind reacts basically. I don't know really what's good. I kind of know what a couple cards are. But we are going to learn together. All right. Start with first pack. Now it's not like I've never opened Pokemon cards before. However, I don't really buy booster boxes. If I buy something, it will be like an ETB here and there. And only at MSRP. I won't pay above. So, looks like we got Chien-Pao, Basic Energy. And let me know, do people still use these? I don't know. Alright. I stood outside. I was actually in line to buy some Magic cards because, as well as Pokemon Today releasing, there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizza bundle, which I have a opening video on one of those as well. But I was there early because my local game shop said we didn't get a whole lot of these, so come early. And so I did. And then I was early enough to be in line and get some Pokemon product. So I figured, what a better opportunity to film some content and open some packs. I love Pokemon though. I've played the video games since I was a kid. I collected cards, obviously. I'm around that age that you know, Pokemon was introduced when I was in elementary school, so we had all the cards back then. I was not one of the lucky ones that their parents saved their cards for them. I think I got rid of mine, or I don't know, who knows what happened to them. That was a long time ago. But I'm also very excited for Pokemon Champions. At the time of recording, it should be here in 2 weeks. I was just getting my Pokemon Home ready. So I'm very excited for that. And as I've been on a Pokemon kick getting ready for Pokemon Home, I figured why not today buy a booster box. Ooh, that's nice. Mega Starmie. If you guys are ripping these packs, drop some comments. Let me know what you're looking for, what you're pulling, what your chase is. I think I want at least something cool from this box. Maybe the Zygarde would be cool. Or one of the alt arts of the star. One of the alt arts of this card. When he's like standing up with his legs like Patrick from SpongeBob. Oh, come on. It was so cold. It has been in the 90s all week where I live. And today, when I have to go stand in line at very early in the morning. Well, not very early, but earlier than I'm used to. It was 50 degrees and windy, which is funny because why not? Also, when I got to my local game store, oop, there's something shiny back there. Ooh, Lapras EX. Okay, I've noticed that some of these foilings are different. Right, that one has like waves in it. Or stars. So I'm sure that means something. Oh, here's the code. When I pulled up to my LGS, it was about 8:15 in the morning. And there were people asleep in chairs that had been there since about 4 a.m., which is really early for me. That's crazy. Even I thought it was kind of early to get there at 8:15. Excuse me. But apparently I was behind. All right, that looks like something. I don't want to miscall the names, so I don't know if this is an SIR or an IR, or if that's a thing. But a nice little Raticate. An Aurorus, an Energy. I want something cool. Every time that I have ever bought Pokemon cards, as far as an ETB or something like that, I never really pull anything that cool. And so it would be cool, be pretty nice if I got something in this box. Pavilion, Luxio. Okay. Pokemon craze is wild. The other card games that I play are nothing like this, or One Piece. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's a cute card. I'll put that with the other ones. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm looking for or what is good. I literally just wanted to open some packs. And I was given the opportunity, so why not? Gengar, Honedge, Luxray. These packs are not easiest to open sometimes. Now, I don't open a lot of Pokemon cards like I've said, but is it just me, or do these cards feel a little thinner than they used to? Shiny Gengar. Well, Holo Gengar. I'm gonna give that one away. Have you guys seen those pick it up thing that like picks up your cards? It's like a little hand tool. It's pretty cool. They also just came out with some new sleeves. That company, I don't know what their name is. Pick it up, I think. They released some rounded cornered sleeves. And this might be a hot take. I really like Dragon Shield, but maybe we'll try them out. This looks like there's something behind. Okay, Slazzle EX. We got another one of these different kind of foilings here. I will sleeve all these cards in just a little bit here. I don't know how many hits a box you get. I'm not really sure what like is considered a hit. So we're just gonna go. And if something looks cool, that's how we're gonna react. Pokepad, okay, I think that's somewhat of a decent pull. I watch pack openings quite regularly. Not always for Pokemon, but I just like watching people crack packs. I like seeing their reactions if they pull something cool. Fletchliner. Okay, another full art. I'm assuming that's what they're called. All right, last pack in the half. Maybe not. There's one behind there, it looks like. All right, last pack of the first half. this pack that I had trouble with opening that maybe scuffed the corners. It's gonna have something. It has a Mega Zygarde. I think this is a regular, yep. It's a cool card though. I like it. All right. First half of the box out of the way. Actually, I'm gonna move the box out of here. Get some more room for the hits. Is anybody else excited for Champions? Anybody VGC fans in the comments? I cannot wait. And obviously, if I fly by something that is a hit that I miss, let me know so I can dig it out and put it in the sleeve. Ooh, double telepathic energy. I also don't play the Pokemon TCG, so I don't know if any of these cards have like player value. Because most of the games that I've played, including the one I play most of the time, the value of the card, besides alternate arts, come from the playability, because it's a very meta-heavy play. Like value is very meta-based. So I don't know if that is the case also in Pokemon. I know obviously the alt arts and chase cards and whatnot in Pokemon are obviously, some of them are worth a lot of value, some of them are not. That's kind of how it works in any collectible thing. But I don't know if, you know, having a card that's good in the actual game makes it expensive. Looks like there's something in the back there, a little foil action. Core Memory, Volcanon. Okay, another one of these glittery foils. I know people are going to talk about my difficulty opening these packs. Look, I'm not a professional pack ripper, okay? I don't do this for a living, I do it for fun. Lumiose City. I do gotta say, this generation was my favorite, X and Y. That is the games I spent the most time in. That is one of the places that not necessarily holds the like most fond memories, because obviously when I was, you know, a little boy, little kid, having my little green Game Boy Color with the little light attachments I could play at night after my parents went to bed. Those are great memories. But as like a, you know, somewhat adult slash early adult, I guess you'd say. Ooh, that's a nice looking card. Put that with the hits. X and Y were one of my most cherished times in Pokemon franchise history. Although I did really enjoy Scarlet and Violet. I know that people don't love those games, but I had a ton of fun playing them. That's also when I got into more of the competitive battling. The VGC was in Scarlet and Violet. Violet particularly. But I really enjoyed those. And like I said before, I'm very excited for... okay, nice. Another... Huh. Okay, this looks like the regular version of this card, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's cool. There's the card. Okay, not bad so far, I think. Pulled some fun-looking cards. I don't really know much, but... I really like that Aurorus. That's probably my favorite card that I've gotten so far. That's a really pretty card. What are there also, if you know this in the comments, please let me know. Are there guaranteed, not necessarily guaranteed, but is there like a pattern to how many things you get in the box? Is it guaranteed one big hit or one particular kind of hit, one SIR or whatever? I don't know. I figure this will be a learning experience. Superior. Superior is one of my favorite Pokemon to use in VGC. I was in line with some people. Very much seemed like they were scalpers. The guy was telling me, "Oh, you should buy one. You should keep it sealed. It's only gonna go up in value. You know, I got this and this and this, and I've held it, and this is worth this much, and all this kind of stuff." And you know, I don't. To each their own. You do what you want to do with your money. You're a grown man, grown adult, grown person, grown woman, whatever. But I don't know. The fun of TCGs is opening. I mean, at the end of the day, it is just shiny cardboard. Addicting shiny cardboard. At that, yes. Okay. Full art. Naveen. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. Staryu, Doublade, Luxray, Energy, Code Card. Not bad, not bad. Cool looking cards. Mega Evolution is one of my favorite mechanics that Pokemon has ever done. I think from a competitive standpoint, I really enjoyed Terastallization. I think it added an element of surprise that, you could do with your opponent. I think it added a really nice... Ooh, okay, another one of those. I know he has an alt art too, but I like these little sparkle foils here. Yeah, Terastallization. A little bit of like strategy, a little bit of like secret strategy that you could do to kind of tie in and kind of throw your opponents off guard. It was a fun time. If you play VGC, what is your favorite little mechanic that there is? Don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've pulled anything of crazy value, which again is fine. I'm not doing this to make my money back, quote unquote. I'm doing this because I wanted to open packs and have a good time, because honestly, it doesn't matter what TCG you're in. If you're in a TCG, repping packs is one of the most fun parts of TCGs. And is it gambling? Sure. But it's fun gambling. All right, 2 more packs. I mean, looking from my cards down there, looks like I've pulled most of what I probably should out of a box. Considering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's not awful as far as what is in a box. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Another nice little full art. All right, y'all. Last pack magic. Bless the pack. All right, last pack magic. And we're going to finish up with an Aurorus. Okay. Well, that was awesome. Let's see what we got here. I have a DCDUI. DCDUI. Just kidding. EX. With the sparkly foil. This, I think, is my favorite. This is a cool looking card. I like the full art. Another full art. This is crazy. This kind of looks like surge foiling from Magic. If you know, you know. That one's cool too, though. Mewtwo. Mega Zygarde. Naveen. That's nice too, honestly. Mega Starmie. I honestly kind of like that I pulled both of these because these are cute cards. This one's cool. And this Lazo. You know what? I'm not mad about it. I got some cool cards. I liked it. It was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. We will see you on the next one.